The same image can create two completely different videos. One moves slowly. The camera glides through the scene. Fabric drifts. Light changes gradually. Everything feels controlled and cinematic. The other moves fast. The camera rushes forward. The subject turns. The background passes quickly. The result feels energetic and designed for social media. Neither version is automatically better. The right speed depends on what the video needs to do. So today I am testing slow and fast motion for product ads, fashion visuals and short social content. To compare them properly, I start with the same image inside getimg, a fashion model in a modern urban environment. Strong composition, clear subject, layered background, fabric that can move naturally, and enough space for the camera to travel. The image stays the same. I only change the motion direction. This way, I am testing how speed changes the feeling of one creative concept. For the first version, I keep everything controlled. The camera slowly pushes toward the model. The fabric moves gently. The subject makes one small movement. The background stays stable. The motion direction could be slow cinematic camera push toward the model, subtle fabric movement, natural breathing, controlled lighting and stable composition. This version feels premium. It gives the viewer time to notice the styling, materials and lighting. Slow motion works especially well for beauty campaigns, luxury products, fashion editorial, or product close-ups. It can make a simple movement feel important. A hand touching the bottle, a model turning toward the camera, light moving across a metallic surface. But slow does not mean static. If the camera barely moves and the subject stays frozen, the video may feel like a still image with weak zoom. The movement should be subtle but visible. For the second version, I increase the energy. The camera tracks alongside the model. The subject moves through the scene. Fabric reacts more strongly. The background creates faster parallax. The direction could be fast side-tracking shot following the model, energetic walking movements, stroke background parallax, and stable subject. This version feels younger and more immediate. It works well for streetwear, sports, music visuals, travel content, product launches, TikTok reels, and short ads. Fast motion can create stronger hook because the frame changes immediately. But it is also less forgiving. The faster the subject moves, the harder it becomes to preserve faces, clothing, products, and background details. A strong image can become unstable when too many elements move at once. Now, let us compare the same speeds with a product. I start with a sneaker inside a clean futuristic studio. For the slow version, the camera makes a controlled orbit around the shoe. Light travels across the material. The laces move slightly. The product remains centered. This makes the sneaker feel premium and sculpture. The viewer can clearly see the shape, sole, and materials. For the fast version, the camera pushes past the shoe while the background lights change quickly. The movement creates energy, but the product is visible for less time. This can work as the opening shot of an ad. It works less efficiently when the viewer needs to understand the product itself. Fast motion catches attention. Slow motion shows detail. That is one of the most important differences. Slow movement gives the viewer time to understand the scene and notice small details. It also creates more visual control. The subject changes less between frames. The camera path is easier to follow. The background has fewer opportunities to distort. This is why slower motion often creates clear AI video results. But there is a risk. If every clip is slow, the full video can lose energy. 5 slow push-in do not automatically create a cinematic sequence. They may simply feel repetitive. Fast movement changes the frame quickly. That is useful during the first second of a reel, TikTok or ad. A quick camera move can introduce the location, reveal the product, or create a transition. But speed needs a reason. Fast movement should create impact, not hide a scene with no direction. What usually don't work is asking everything to move faster at once. Fast camera, fast subject, fast fabric, fast lights, fast background, and then the result becomes difficult to read. Choose one main source of energy and keep the rest controlled. So, what do you think? Which one works better? Usually, the strongest video uses both. Fast motion creates the hook. Slow motion gives the viewer time to look. For example, start with a fast move past the product. Cut to a slow orbit showing its shape. Use a quick tracking shot of the model walking. Finish with a slow close-up of the main detail. The contrast makes every shot feel stronger. If each clip moves at the same speed, the sequence becomes predictable. A better rhythm changes the energy. Fast, slow, fast, and then hold. The speed becomes part of the edit. Use slower motion when the product needs to remain clear, the materials matter, the scene should feel premium, or the camera is close to the face. Use faster motion when you need an immediate hook, the subject is already moving, the scene should feel energetic, or the clip works as a transition. The platform also matters. A wide campaign video can take more time. A 6-second social ad cannot wait several seconds before anything happens. But fast content still needs direction. Slow motion feels controlled, premium and detailed. Fast motion feels energetic, social first and immediate. One is not better than the other. They solve different creative problems. The mistake is choosing speed without thinking about what the shot needs to communicate. Start with your strongest frame in getimg, generate one slower version, generate one faster version. Compare the product consistency, camera movement, and overall feeling. Then keep the version that supports the idea. Or combine both into one sequence. Because cinematic pacing is not about making every shot slow, and engaging content is not about making every shot fast. It is about knowing when the viewer should feel the movement and when they should have time to see the image. So tell me in the comments which version you prefer, and Leave a like if this comparison was useful and subscribe for more practical creative workflows with getimg. See you in the next video!